Yeah, baby, let's go, man. Man, let's get it, man. We in effect, you know it. Let's get it, man. Gonna have to live it out a lot more this week, man. On the move, busy week. Is what it is. The job still must be done, man. Heavy. Let's get right into it, man. Hey, you in the chat, like it up. Heavy. No doubt, man. Yeah, man. Where my big dogs at, man? Heavy. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Matter of fact, and go check out my Quasi video as well. My thought, my opinion video on Quasi O'Connell's presser, man. Let's get to it. But first of all, right to it, let's get to O'Connell, man. Biggest thing I took and take from O'Connell's presser, man. He's ready to win. He's ready to win the offseason. They asked an array of questions, man. I had it written down somewhere, but you know, like, I'm at work, on the move, wanted to come do a live at lunch, man. But bottom line is, he was asked about Brian Flores, man. He said Brian Flores is a great leader. He was on his radar as soon as he was available, man. That's the guy who Kevin O'Connell wanted. Has history with him, coached with him before, so it is what it is. Of course, he said he's a great leader of men, dig me? Great leader of men. Like I said, go check out my Quasi video I just dropped, man, about Quasi's most recent presser. But he said Brian Flores always shown great leadership, man. Has the ability to adapt in tough situations. No, it may not always be perfect, but Brian Flores knows what it takes to win. He's built teams. You dig me? His players play hard for him. He knows how to improve defenses, man. He knows what it takes. So he said from the start, Brian Flores is the guy he wanted, man. Period. Heavy, dig me? That's what it is, man. He talked about what else? He talked about JJ Jettas, man. Gotta love JJ Jettas. We hear they're giving Jettas control. They want Jettas to have more control on certain things, helping them make decisions. That's an A+, man. Finna go ahead and get my food, man. Heavy. Matter of fact, I'll bring y'all with me. Yeah, man. I told you on the move, man. Yeah, man. Lunch break, we on the move, man. Get this food, man. Heavy. How you doing, Rob? Good. How you doing? How about you? Good, good. Had a call in for EJ. Y'all busy tonight?
You've been in this stick.
Yeah. I get some ranch too. Y'all got honey mustard?
We do.
Can I get both? Yeah, appreciate it.
$23 each.
Right. Yes, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
You good? Mm-hmm. Have a good one. You too. Get that food, man. You know, lunch break, man. Let's get it. Gotta eat. On the move, man. Gotta eat. Gotta eat, man. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Once again, go check out the Quasi video I just dropped about Quasi's presser. But back to JJ Jettas. You know, Kevin O'Connell basically said he's one of his favorite guys he has ever coached, man. That's saying a lot coming from O'Connell, right? He's been around the league. He's played on different teams, coached different guys, from Washington to the Rams, where he acquired a Super Bowl. Come on, man. You gonna let me go or what's up? Can you drive or not? Let's get it. But being with the Rams, coming from a Super Bowl winning team, right? But that's saying a lot coming from O'Connell, man. Saying Jettas is one of his favorite guys to coach. He talked about his leadership. How Justin Jefferson, it's time for him to take that next level, right? Said he is the best wide receiver in the game. He agrees, man. And he wants to be the best. We all know that. And it's not shocking that they're going to try to give him more control on certain decisions, which they should. So that's why I love O'Connell and Kwesi, man. I love how they coach, how they are a great leader of men, dog. I'm so happy they're in the building. They're not all caught up in their egos, right? They're not all caught up in their egos because they're a head coach or because they're the GM, correct? They're not scared or afraid, or just too cocky or arrogant to collaborate, right? They're confident they're going to do it their way, but at the same time, they're not afraid of collaborating, doing what makes sense, dig me? Let me hit this light. I'm on the main road. But they're not afraid of collaborating, doing what's right, getting other people's opinions, man. That's what it's about. That's how you build a successful team, a winning franchise, man. That's what Kwesi and O'Connell are about, practicing what they preach. What have they preached? Collaboration, teamwork, team building, man. That's what it's about. Heavy, dig me? Oh, we good on time. We on the move. Let's get it. So it's not shocking that they say they're going to allow Jettas to have more control over certain situations. Probably a great idea. But Kevin O'Connell said they're just scratching the surface, dog. Matter of fact, they haven't even scratched the surface, you dig me? Basically saying, right, it's no limit to the heights they can go to, man. That's what it's about. Dig me? That's what it's about, man. He talked about the whole scouting process. Talked about how to look for players. What kind of players they're looking to draft. You digging me? He talked about players having great work ethic, right? Good character. Players who want to be the best. Him and Kwesi damn near said the same thing in the pressers, though, right? They asked him about, what information would he give young players, young receivers, young quarterbacks, right? Dig me? He basically said, you're at the next level now. How will they carry themselves? How bad do they want it? Try to get them to understand the importance, man, of being disciplined. Staying on your grind. Working on your craft, dig me? Improving your game week by week, year by year. That's what it's about, right? Heavy. Ask them about the young quarterbacks, man. Said it's important to get them to understand the process and the grind, man. Development. That's what they always talk about. That's what him and Kwesi speak on heavy. Development, dog. Developing your players. Learning them. Who are they as players, right? That's why they do the whole interview process at the combine. Once again. And you in the chat, like it up, man. You in the chat, like it up. No excuses. Let's get it. Big Skull here on the grind here, man. Let's get it, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure you go check out my video I dropped on Kwesi about his most recent presser, man. Let's get to it. But they understand development. They understand development is key, man. That's the biggest part of the process, heavy, man. Period. So Kevin O'Connell, his whole presser, basically clear to see, he's focused in, zoned in. Like I said in previous videos, I think the Vikings are in good hands, heavy. I think they are ready to win the offseason just by the steps they have taken already thus far. Dig me? Firing Ed Donatel, bringing in Brian Flores, everything aligning correctly, dog. Now they're at the combine. That's the next step. Get that correct. Get that right. And I think they will. Heavy, I really think they will, man. Yeah, you can't tell me they won't. Period. They got to learn from their mistakes and adapt. Heavy. But Kevin O'Connell had a great presser, man. Loved his presser. Loved the questions. Just what it is. Like I said, I had stuff jotted down, but I'm at work. Got busy, Sometimes you just got to adapt to the situation. We talked about adapting, right? Adjusting. Bam, bam. Figuring it out. It's what it's about, man. So I'll probably give y'all another live tonight. Probably a late night live after work. You know what I'm saying? While I'm going home, because once I get home, I got other stuff to do. Heavy, man. A busy week. But the job, the work must get put in heavy. Big skull here, man. Make sure if you're in the chat, like it up, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. What time is it? Once again. What up, big dog? Mel Betty. What up, big dog? Heavy. I'll be right back. Heavy, man. Mel Betty in the building. Oh yeah, gotta get the juicy. Heavy, man. Gotta get the juicy. Shout out Mel Patty in the building, man. What up, big dog? Let's get it, man. You know, on the grind. Gotta get it in, gotta get the job done. No excuses, right? No matter what, man. If you can get it done heavy. Yo, he creeping around. What you doing, dog? Creeping around for, dog. But yeah, Kevin O'Connell, man. Another great presser. Like I said, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna stand on it, man. Feel like the Vikings are in great hands with O'Connell, man. O'Connell and Kwesi. Then the energy, you know. It feels like they have good energy, man. They're focused on the goal, ready to dive in and zone in. We will see, though. Still a lot to prove, man. Bottom line. A long off season, but guess what? April when the players report or something like that, May, something like that, will be here before you know it, man. September will be here before you know it. The process is now. The grind is now. But I love how Kwesi and O'Connell both were speaking in their presser, man. Happy to hear it. Got a lot of energy. Seemed like they were dialed in. Understanding what it takes, man, to be successful. Everybody on the same accord. That's what it's about. Now we'll see where they go from here. But so far, the offseason has been a plus, man. And KOC, he's getting better. You can tell he's getting more confident, man, with time. First year in, 13 wins, etc. Oh yeah, they asked him about Brian Daboll. You know they had to be petty, right? they had to throw Brian Daboll in there, huh? Come on, man. But Kevin O'Connell, he took it on the chin. He said you got to give props when props are due. He said respect to Brian Daboll. He gave respect to their D coordinator, Wink Martindale. He accepted full responsibility. You know what else he said that stood out? He said that loss, he thinks about that loss to this day. That's good for O'Connell, man. That's important to him. That means he wants to win. You dig me? He's still thinking about it, man. He know he made some mistakes, left some stuff on the field. It's part of the process, man. But I'm glad he understands. I'm glad he wants to win, dig me? That's what it's about. Yeah, man, the Vikings are in good hands, man, period. Care what nobody say, man. Now they got to win the offseason heavy. That's what it's about, winning the offseason. Next step, next move, man, heavy. Like I said, I want to come do a live, man. Give y'all another one after work, heavy. Make sure you go check out my Kwesi video I just did. It should have dropped by now. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on that thing. Hit that notification bell as well, so you know when I'm rocking and rolling, man. Big Skull here, Skull Nation, Skull Forever, Skull Vikes, man. Oh, May, I ain't got no picture, hear me? Skull like that, heavy. I'll let y'all in a minute.